You are a creator. You create your career, your business. You create a family. You create your future. On the Results Driven Life by Design broadcast, get ready to hear from people from all walks of life and how they overcame the odds to create a life led by purpose and vision. Here's your host, Kia Arian.
Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to today's broadcast. I always begin by reminding you that your skills, your experiences, and your talents have been given to you for a reason. No one else has that unique combination, and no one else has your voice. You have a message that the world needs to hear. So, as you listen to today's show, I invite you to a greater vision for a life that resonates beyond what you do, but why you do it. Now, let's get inspired. So, today is actually a solo broadcast, and I wanted to start the new year. January 6th is the official new year because we had a midweek holiday, which was a nice gift, extra break time. And today is the official Monday. So I wanted to record this very quick solo broadcast to share with you the three most impactful things for me for 2024 that really moved the needle and really accelerated so many things. And these are things that I've been wanting to talk about, and I do talk about it a little bit in emails and other ways, but here they are in one broadcast, and I hope you find them helpful. And if you do, or if you're inspired, or if you're already doing it, let me know. I love hearing from you. So here we go. The first one is having a morning routine. Now, let me give you the backstory to this. When I was starting with in 2021, I joined a really impactful mastermind group that really challenged me, and I was in it for 3 years. And the first thing that we did in that was a time audit, because in order to grow your business or to be part of any kind of business group, you need to make time. And we're already all very busy. So the first thing we did was do a time audit so that we could free up some time during the week to focus on business growth. And when I did my time audit, I was a little shocked to discover how much time I spent in the morning just getting ready for my day. It was probably something like 2 hours. I felt bad. I didn't realize that how much time I spent from when I got up to when I actually got in front of my computer. And I looked at all the things I did. So, these were things like getting ready, doing, some kind of movement, exercise in the morning, getting my kids up, maybe spending a little bit of time with them, playing with my cat. I got to take care of my cat, feed her, pet her, give her some attention. And then, get ready, sit in front of my mirror and, do my makeup and do my hair and listen to some podcast or YouTube that I've been following, videos or anything else. And I was spending a lot of time. And then when I looked closely at the things that I was doing, I realized that the work that I was doing was actually preparing me for the day. It was time that I was giving to myself that just made me feel better. It's like put your oxygen mask on first, and then you can help others. So the things that I was doing in the morning when I got up, the exercise that I was doing, the prayer, meditation, the time that I was spending getting ready. I mean, yeah, I require a lot of work, so you can see. But it's okay because during that time, I listen to podcasts, I listen to my audiobooks, I have YouTube channels that I follow that really feed me. They feed my mind, they feed my soul. And that was the time that I had to do that. I really didn't get time any other day, any other time during the week. So as I looked at those, or, playing with my cat, she's sitting here, laying here. Spending time with my cat, spending time with your pets, that's important. They need the attention and you need that too. So I realized that that's okay. And I actually expanded my morning time to include more things that gave me energy and gave me life and prepared me and took care of me so that I can take care of my family, so that I can take care of my business, so that I can take care of my friends. I wouldn't be able to do that if I don't take care of myself. So if you don't have a morning routine that just feeds you, that you don't feel like you have to be productive, that are things that you just plain enjoy, I encourage you to set that up and see how that really sets the pattern for your day so that that same attention you give yourself, you can give to the people who come to you. The second thing that was very impactful for me was changing my mindset to doing things that I have to do, to doing things that I love. And I shared this in a message that I posted. I think I emailed about it. I posted it on my social media. I'll put a link in the show notes if you want to go back and read that. But it was back around August of last year, and it happened to be the 20-year anniversary of Zine, of this business. And it really was a turning point. It was a shift in for me of feeling like I entered a new season for my business. And part of that season was I just don't want to work so hard anymore. It's not that I don't like working. I just don't want to work so hard where all my focus and attention goes to building the business and I don't have much left to do the things that I love, to do the things that I have the business to give me the freedom to do, right? As entrepreneurs, we go into business to have more freedom, but then we typically find that the business takes the time that we need for those things because it demands so much attention. And I realized that I want to stop doing that. And I spent some time in prayer and meditation. And I heard in my heart to really just start doing things that I love. And I said, well, what are the things that I love? And the things that came to my mind were two things. One is this podcast, where I feel like I get to connect with the people who I'm called to connect with. And the other one is a different kind of broadcast that I do on Facebook, where I record videos in my native language, which is Farsi, and I talk about spiritual things or mindset things and things that matter to the people who are Farsi speakers. Those are the two things that really I love. And so, and I felt again that just do those things. And so I went in and I focused on those things, doing more of them, really putting my energy there, and things truly shifted. Opportunities opened up. I just felt different. Just the energy changed, and I'm even more excited about the future for my business. And I have ideas that I want to implement. And so, do things you love, and discover the things that bring you joy. Don't worry about how you're going to do them or how they're going to make money, but make space in your life to do the things that you love. So that was number two. The third thing that was very impactful, that took a little more energy from me, but it was really important, and you hear this in business circles, you hear this everywhere, is the idea of, you call them, they're called limiting beliefs. It's the idea of identifying those subconscious pre-programmed beliefs that you don't even realize that you're operating by, and identifying them and eliminating them. But here's what I want to add to that idea of identifying your limiting beliefs. It's not just identifying your limiting beliefs, it's reframing those beliefs. So it's not enough to identify those things that, hold you back. And I did actually wrote an email about this too. And I'll find that email and I'll post it in the show notes. We do this thing where we look for ways to grow. We look for, goals to set and, versions of ourselves, of our business. And we try so hard to push forward and to make it go. And we bring on more team, more tools, more, groups, people. Like, we just do all this work to move forward. But the thing that we don't do is that we don't look at the things that's blocking our forward motion. So I gave the analogy of, you have your car and you want the car to go forward, and you keep spinning your wheels and you're not really moving forward. And we, add more power to the car. We bring people to push the car. And we might do things to make the car go forward, but we're not seeing the thing that's actually blocking the car. Maybe there's like I don't know, there's a wall there, or maybe there's something that, no matter how powerful your car is preventing you from moving forward. So instead of bringing extra manpower or tools or technology or engine or whatever into your car, just go and move the thing that's preventing it from moving forward. And so that's limiting beliefs, but it's not enough to identify those limiting beliefs. You actually have to move it, right? You have to, and I call that reframing. And I wanted to give you an example of reframing those. And if you're a spiritual person, and you have spiritual ideas, it's the idea of redemption, right? The idea of redemption is so powerful, where things that seem to be broken, things that seem to have no worth or no value, they're redeemed. So you can take those broken things and redeem them to be valuable for a new use or a new purpose. And, let me give you another example for that. Say, for example, you have this beautiful antique mirror that's all, everywhere is mirrored. And you treasure that mirror for what it can do for, it's a beautiful decoration piece, or you're using it, it's functional, or you can, in your bedroom or living room. One day that mirror falls and it breaks into a million pieces and it becomes useless. And you think that it's broken and it's hopeless and it's useless. But then someone comes along and says, can you give me these broken pieces? And you're like, why? They're worthless. There's nothing you can do with them. And so, no, I really want those broken pieces. So you just kind of give it away. You don't really care because they're broken pieces. What are you going to do with them? And then a month later, or 2 months, or 6 months, or a year later, whenever the time is right, they come back and they give you this beautiful vase that is made up of a mosaic of all of those broken pieces. And they present it to you, and you're just in awe of what was created from what you thought was useless and hopeless. And now it has this new function. You can put beautiful flowers in it to admire. Those mosaic pieces capture the light and reflect them off of your walls. And it's a new beauty that you're able to enjoy. So that's the idea of redemption. Something that feels broken is now recreated for a new use. That's also the same idea as reframing your beliefs. So these beliefs that seem to be hopeless and useless, you reframe them. Let me give you an example. So, for example, let me give you one that a lot of people face with. They say that I am a failure. You might feel like a failure. You may feel undeserving. You may feel broken, and that you don't deserve good things. And here's how you reframe it. You say, what feels like failure, brokenness, or rejection is actually an invitation to expand your capacity to receive something bigger. So the next time you feel like a total failure or broken or rejected, say, this is an opportunity for me to expand what I can receive. What is that? It could be anything. It could be love. It could be a relationship. It could be a new ability, a gift. Just like that mirror that was broken into a vase, it expanded its capacity. It's no longer just this sitting stationary, being a mirror to reflect, who you are. Now it's a vase that can move around and hold beautiful flowers and refract light in the atmosphere wherever it is. Its capacity was expanded. So that's one example of reframing a belief. Here's a second one. And I have more, but I'll just give you the second one. So some people feel very like they feel like they're always putting other people first and their needs are not getting met, right? The belief is that I have to put other people's needs first. I have to take care of other people before I take care of myself. And once you identify that, well, how do you reframe that? How do you reframe, I have to take care of other people before I can take care of myself? You reframe it by saying, I'm going to do what I love and what brings me joy first, because that is going to be what brings joy to the people that I'm taking care of. So that's how you reframe that belief of feeling like you have to take care of other people. Reframe it to say, if I take care of myself first and do what I love, the people that I'm taking care of will exponentially be taken care of in better ways. So I spent a little more time on reframing beliefs because that isn't a one-day thing. It's not even a one-year thing. And it's important to remember these things for me, these impacts. I didn't start them this year. I started them years prior, maybe even up to 5 years ago. And they took some time, but this year was when I really saw the results and really saw the work that I put in to reframe those beliefs, to, put new thoughts in my mind. Now how they're making a difference for me. So you really, don't give up on them, and you have to think on them. You have to embody them, and just keep them in front of you. And so, with that, I will leave you with this final thought for 2025. If you do nothing else, if none of your goals are being met or your outcomes, that what you expected isn't happening the way you thought, here's what I want to say to you. Keep showing up. Keep showing up. Whatever that looks like. For yourself, for your family, for your business. Keep sending that email. Keep making that post. Keep reaching out to those prospects. Keep trying that next marketing or that next idea. Keep meeting with your team. Keep getting up and do that exercise, that movement. Keep getting your journal filled out. Even if you feel like you're not moving forward, show up anyway. So one day, you will see the results of all those come together. I don't know how much time it takes. Like I said, sometimes it's as fast as a month. Sometimes it could be sometimes it could be several years. But don't give up showing up. Okay? Thanks for staying. If you're still here, for tuning in. I am personally looking forward to 2025. I'm so excited for the what's to come, the ideas that I have that I want to implement. I'd love to have you along with me. So I have my YouTube channel, which I have these videos and other shorts that I post, my social media, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook. So please connect with me there. They're all just a little bit different, same but different. So I'd love to share those thoughts and ideas, the journey, and also hear about your journey and your experiences. So thank you for tuning in. And again, I'm Kia Arian, reminding you that your skills, your talents have been given to you for a reason. There are people who stand to benefit from what you offer in the way that you offer it. So don't be shy. Show up. There are people who you are not called to help. Don't worry about them. Just do what you're called to. Focus on those people. They're waiting for you.
If you enjoyed this broadcast, subscribe to the show, connect with Kia on LinkedIn, and let her know what inspired you. This broadcast was brought to you by Zine, a marketing and brand development agency that helps attorneys, entrepreneurs, and professional service providers create raving clients who love them, stay with them, and tell others about them. Visit zinemarketing.com/newsletter to sign up and receive the Breathe Life newsletter, a print publication of Zine.